it's true that there should be concern about the cost of governance or government in this country. And that centers largely in the maintenance of officials, really, and the bureaucracy of the government. So here we need to, like Dr. O'Malley pointed out, this culture of entitlement, this sense of privilege, must be removed from holding of office. If you hold office in Nigeria, whether it's elective office or appointed one, you are at the behest of certain institutional frameworks, certain mandates that you have to discharge. It's not a privilege or an entitlement. You are only there to serve the country and the people. For that reason, you have to now assume a profile that is as low as possible in terms of what will be expended on you. But here, unfortunately, the moment an official or a politician is elected into office or an official is appointed into high office, the paraphernalia of office quadruples in some cases, whereby the multiple entitlements aggregated to that person will even outweigh, what his counterpart in another country, actually even in developed countries, will enjoy. So there should be a discussion in Nigeria by Nigerians on the cost of government, and for them to agree and insist that per person, per official, there shouldn't be more than 10 or 15% of the entire expenditure of a certain level that will be going to that to service that particular office. So if you are a minister, for instance, why do you need 3 or 4 or 5 SUVs, some of them bulletproof? Why do you need a convoy of Hilux buses, Hilux pickups following you everywhere with about 7 or 8 details? So these are things that we need to really re-examine in terms of the privileges and entitlements of officials. It wasn't the case, always like that, in the country. In past administration that we have witnessed, governors and ministers move virtually incognito. It was very small escorts. A governor was entitled to just one police ADC who was following him around. But today you find civil defense, police, DSS, and others following one person, all of them carrying pistols and rifles. It conveys a sense of general insecurity when that is done. It's not necessary. But if you are going to a danger zone, for instance, it will not be advisable to expose your minister or governor to danger. They have to be protected, I agree, but it shouldn't be a daily affair. Now, the cost of government will entail looking at the legislature, would entail looking at the executive, and also the judiciary, the 3 arms of the government. And let us not forget, even at the state level, there is this issue of the implication of cost of government. So there must be a debate in the country, a reasoned, rational debate on checking and reducing the cost of government. You are correct, madam, in saying that foreign partners, when they look at this extravagance going on in the country, they will be concerned that we are not a disciplined people. And like Dr. O'Malley said, we need to organize ourselves, create a sense of discipline, a sense of purpose in administration, in governance, for others to take us more seriously. The recent measures taken by the government in creating or harmonizing or collapsing institutions together based on the Oral report, exactly, is a very good move. So, but we need to really look at these things as work in progress and take it systematically in order to achieve the goal by maybe 2025. We should have harmonized administration and along the line to also cut the cost of governance.
Okay.